Salutations. Salutations, everybody. What's good, family? What's good, man? Oh, my God, man. It's good to be with y'all, man. It is good to be with y'all this morning, man. You know, your brother Wasted is not feeling so hot, man. I don't know, man. Not feeling so hot. I'm going to take the test, in the morning, man. But I'm not feeling so good, man. But I had to get on the air. I'm drinking my Gatorade, man. But let me tell y'all something, man. I'm watching this game. I watched it yesterday, and there's a lot to unpack here with our Raiders, man. Shout out to everybody in the room. I didn't share this out, so if y'all can do your brother Wasted a favor, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. Get Wasted. Make sure y'all, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And share this on social media for your bro, man. I'm a little under the weather, but I was watching the highlights of the game and I felt compelled to do this. Look, if we've seen anything from yesterday, if we've seen anything from yesterday, Alex Leatherwood should not be on this roster starting. We shouldn't be depending on Alex Leatherwood. Alex Leatherwood, I'm calling him Alex Leatherwood. Let me start calling that brother out. That's foul. But seriously, the guy shouldn't be on this roster, and we shouldn't be dependent on him. And this really brings me back to a time in Raider history when Reggie McKenzie and, Blackjack Del Rio was depending on Menelik Watson to be our starting right tackle. We were depending on Menelik Watson to make sure that Derek Carr was watched. We were depending on Menelik Watson to come out here and be a world beater. That whole offseason, everybody kept saying, oh, man, how Menelik Watson is great. He's going to come into camp. He's going to be great. And guess what? He wasn't. And they had to go out and they had to go get Austin Howard to short his lineup. And what wound up happening? Man, we were damn near a Super Bowl contender because we already had Donald Penn. You know what I mean? We had drafted Gabe Jackson, and Gabe Jackson was doing well. We had Rodney Hudson, and Rodney Hudson is one of the better centers in football. You know what I'm saying? We had Kelechi Osemele, was a monster, was damn near the best guard in football at that time. And then when you put Austin Howard, my God, man, it was something to see. And Derek Carr used to just sit back there for days, it looked like, and we were just mauling people. We don't have that kind of situation now. But what we do have is a situation where we have guys that won't even make an NFL roster chasing our quarterbacks around like a bunch of like a bunch of hunting dogs. We can't go into a season like that, man. It's time. It's time, bro. It's time to make a move right now. And Vic Tafur from The Athletic, and everybody knows Vic Tafur. Vic Tafur has said that there are rumblings around the Raider building that our starting right tackle is not on the roster. I don't have any inside information, to substantiate that. I'm sure Vic does. He does great work over there. You know what I'm saying? But if he's saying it, I hope that he is telling the God's honest truth, because God damn it, we need it right now. But if anybody is telling me, my brother Anthony Pavenzio, that's right, stop the cap, brother. Stop the cap. I didn't have the cool graphic to put up today. The stop the cap graphic today. I might have to recycle one, brother. But if anybody is telling you that Alex Leatherwood is our starter and we gonna be all right with that, stop the mother effing cap. We need a right tackle right mother effing now. It's time, bro. It is time. Guys, I got to give my salutations and shout outs to everybody in the chat. Thank you for pulling up on me on a Sunday morning, man. I also have to give a huge shout out to my father-in-law. My father-in-law's birthday is today. Shout out to my father-in-law, man. Much love. My father-in-law is probably, one of my best friends in life. He is a great man. I have learned so many things from our conversations, from me watching him, seeing how he goes about his business, and just man, just having somebody that is older than me be able to kind of give me some game all the time, man. So man, love you, brother. Much love to you, man. I hope you enjoy your birthday, man, to the fullest, man. And I hope we celebrate 1,000 more of these together, my brother. So if you out there watching, Pop, you know, man, enjoy your birthday, man. And I hope you enjoying your kunta right now, brother. The inside joke. Natasha Kayleen, my homegirl. What's up, Natasha? We got almost 86 in the room, y'all. Y'all get wasted with your brother wasted. We got to get this up over 100, man. I need some love in the room. It is a Sunday morning. I am under the weather, man. I'm thugging it out for y'all. We need it well over 100, 2, 3, 4, whatever in this place to be. So, y'all, we're going to talk about the ballers and the busters. My brother, Brave Raider Rick, what's up? Hope you feel appreciated, man. I hope I feel better too, bro. It's getting spooky, man. I'm about to go. Might go take the test, man, tomorrow, bro. Cause I'm you know, it's been 2 days of this shit. I'm go take that test, brother. My bro, Johnathan Abram. Good morning, brother. Hope you have a speedy recovery. Thank you, my bro. My bro, Hammer, what's good, man? What's good, Hammer? My guy, man. What is the deal? Luke Masterson. Oh, man, yo. My bro, Luke. And you know what's crazy, man? I did a video on Luke yesterday, and I was rushing and stuff, and I really wasn't feeling that hot. And when I did the video, it was a really dope video, man. And fucking the way I recorded it, and when I put it on YouTube, I was flipped upside down, and I just deleted it, man. I was frustrated, and I just went to sleep, man. I got frustrated, man. Wasted. We won't go into the Brady was almost a Raider and Gruden blew the deal up. Congrats to Josh McD on his third win. Jasper Horstead and Sam Webb showed out. That's a factory right there, man. Shout out to the bro Docs. I am going to go into the Brady thing because I'm interested in it. I think it's funny. And a lot of you, I have a treat for you guys. When I heard about it, I put together a little short. And I think y'all are gonna enjoy it. Anthony Provencio, my brother. Do I like Masterson and Darian Butler? I like them both, and I think they should both make the roster. I think that them guys are both agile, mobile, hostile. They're both guys that are converted defensive backs that are linebackers. So that means they can play and cover in multiple situations. They're young. They both are. I've heard really good things about them. I heard they're some of the guys that are first to come into the building, the last to leave. They're very well coached by Antonio Pierce. Antonio Pierce thinks the world of them. I know this between one or the other. I know Antonio Pierce is not the one who makes the final say on that situation, but Antonio Pierce has a connection with Darian Butler over Luke Masterson. And plus, Darian Butler has been lights out all camp. Luke Masterson has showed out on tape. He's had a lot going on, man, but I think they both really should make it, man, because if you look at it, man, look, we lost Kenny Young. Mika Kaiser's on IR, right? We haven't done a whole lot to address the linebacker position. Now, if you talk about who the Stone Cold lead pipe, you know, guys who are going to make this roster, the Stone Cold lead pipe locks that are going to make this roster, we talking about the Divine Diablos of the world. We talk about the Jayon Browns of the world. And we are definitely talking about our Pro Bowler, you know, Denzel Perryman. So those two guys, I don't see any reason why they both can't make the roster because they are multi-use Swiss Army knife kind of players. You can play them all over the place, and they can serve dividends and play special teams as well. Offense is suspect. Defense looks good. Sinister Rain. I don't see how you could say that the offense is suspect when, like, our starters really haven't even played, brother. Derek's not playing. Waller ain't playing. Renfro ain't playing. The running backs that we got out there looking great. Josh ain't really, like, bro, what are we talking about right here, bro? Are we talking about the offensive line? Now, if you talk about the offensive line, Sinister, then we on to something, my bro. Then we on to something. Salute Wasted, salute the chat. Yo, James Frippo, my guy. What is the deal, man? My dude, Digital Prezi, in the place to be as usual. Yo, listen, that is Alex Pleatherwood. Pleather, the fake leather, bro. Alex Pleatherwood, brother. Anthony Provencio. Leatherwood is the biggest bust says Jamarcus Russell. Wow. That is a strong indictment on, Alex Leatherwood. Look, what I'm going to say to y'all is this. Alex Leatherwood is a smart young man. He's a hard worker. He's probably a good person, bro. But Alex Leatherwood was done wrong, bro. Like they drafted him way too high. That wasn't his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like he played in college. He did as well. He won an Outland Trophy. He was a good player in college. People up and down draft boards and people on scouting reports have pretty much said everything that's happening now in the National Football League about Alex Leatherwood. This is not a surprise, bro. This ain't no surprise, man. The only people that would have drafted Alex Leatherwood in that position was, John Gruden. And then people are talking about, like, every year I hear, oh, well, the Patriots were going to move up. I heard that about Cleveland Fair. Like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Nobody would have taken Alex Leatherwood that high. Nobody. And Alex Leatherwood was the kind of guy where I think that Alex Leatherwood can be a good player. Alex Leatherwood might be a good player, but Alex Leatherwood in this situation is not right for this scenario now because we're expecting not excellence, but we're expecting a guy that is ready to roll as an NFL starter, a top end NFL starter to protect Derek Carr. This is what we are expecting. This is what we need to make this work. Because when you have a player such as Davante Adams, you need for the quarterback to have time for things to develop downfield. You need to. It's better that way. When Derek Carr goes and he does a play action pass, he needs to be able to, fake that pitch to the running back and be able to look down the field. And you got to give Tay a little time to get more than 10 yards down the field. And I know it doesn't take players of that ilk that long because he's fast and he's great and everything. But damn, we can't wait for this guy to catch up to what's around him. So this was a bad situation for Alex Leatherwood. Now, when you draft a tackle that high, right, you're normally drafting a left tackle. And then if you're going to draft a right tackle, you probably will want to draft a right tackle by trade and not taking a guy that's played left tackle his whole life and then moving him to right tackle and now he's got to learn all over again. But if you're going to do that, you got to make sure the guy's talented enough, right? And you got to make sure that the guy is enough of a specimen to be able to handle that kind of a transition. And I, for one, never thought that Alex Leatherwood was cut out for that because when they talk about Alex Leatherwood in his scouting report, they talk about how he did not have an elite jab. He didn't have that elite. He wasn't really super aggressive. He didn't attack initially. He's a good athlete, but man, So what I'm going to do is I just want to read off some stuff about Alex Leatherwood and his scouting report. And you tell me if it's much different than what you guys are seeing on film right now. Prospect info, he's from Alabama, 6'5", 312 pounds, 33.78 inches long arms, 9.5-inch hands. Right? He's a 17th pick in the draft. Alabama signed Alex Leatherwood as a 5-yard top 10 overall prospect. He enrolled early in the semester of 2017, wound up playing 7 games as a reserve in the national championship team. So that's all stuff that we don't care about, right? But overview. Leatherwood has projectable traits, solid athleticism, and position versatility, but suffers from a failure to consistently execute at a high level due to issues that might be correctable. He sees the game well and works to stay balanced and composed in pass sets, but struggles with ranging and redirecting at the top of the rush. He doesn't have a very strong outside hand and pass protection. And this is what I was just talking about. And I say, I didn't even read this. But his length could become a more formidable tool with a change in approach. Now, that approach is being more aggressive, right? Now, I'm putting that in there. He's a positional run blocker who lacks knockback power, but is capable of operating in any run scheme. Teams will need to determine if he's a guard or a tackle, but an upgrade in aggressiveness is needed in order for him to become a good NFL lineman. But what did I just say? And I just pulled that up. Just pulled that up, bro. Super Marcron, yes, we heard he was benched in the second quarter. He should be. He should be. And he's not going to be cut, man, because of the financial burden it would put on the team, man. It would behoove the Raiders to move him in a trade or just let him waste away on this roster for this year and then get rid of him next year. Raiders Social. Good thing Carr gets rid of it fast. Everybody's saying that, but it's not good because Derek Carr, when we look at Derek Carr, his height of his powers, right, in 2016, Derek Carr was sitting back there. He was letting it rip downfield. Getting rid of it fast is good for completion numbers. Getting rid of it fast is good to move the ball. But when you don't have pass protection when you need it, when you have great pass rushers that pin their ears back and come after the quarterback, problem is now, when you got to have it, he comes up short. Then we're going to be calling for Derek's head. The problem is that when you need it, down there in the middle of the field, and it's 3rd and 14, you got to go downfield. And now he can't just dump it off. Now you get sacked. Now you got to throw the ball away. We need an upgrade, man. It's time, bro. You're wasted bright and early today. What's good, bro? Now, I got up because I'm feeling a little under the weather. I want to get this out the way and then kind of just chill for the day, man. We have $25 million in cap. We can afford to get Williams or another right tackle. Bryce B. The thing is, I think if they thought Williams was somebody that they wanted to bring in, he would be here already. I keep telling everybody this. Bryce, my guy, you know I love you, bro. So I'm just going to be factual with you. Williams has played in the AFC East for like a couple of years now. They've seen this guy. They know this guy. If they wanted him, he'd be on the roster. To be honest with you, I like Williams. I don't know why they don't like him. There's a couple of guys that have been floating around in the offseason that I was wondering why they would not bring in. But we're going to have to see. But there are other options out there, such as an Andre Dillard on the Eagles who's just sitting there. And Andre Dillard can come in and play and start in this league. I don't think we really need a Pro Bowl right tackle. It'd be great to have one. We just need a guy that you can put out there is not going to get Carr killed, man. Wasted, hope you feel better. Rick, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Tyler Rader, my brother. Man, yo, that's my guy, man. We met him out in Vegas, man. That's my brother. Thank you, bro. You think the reason Carr isn't playing in preseason is because they're worried about the O-line? Cody, yeah, no. I mean, they don't really have to play Derek. I know this is a new offense, but Derek is super smart. And, you know, being that there's an extra game added to the NFL season, I think the healthier you are going into the season, the better. I don't think these preseason reps for a veteran quarterback like Derek Carr is going to do anything. You know, no good can come of that. No good can come of trotting Devontae Adams out there. These guys are pros, man. They're going to be okay. No good can come of that. Like with these younger guys, yeah, they got to get out there, get their feet wet. Second, third year guys like Carr, Adams, you should wrap them in bubble wrap and do not open in case, you know, just leave them alone. I don't think it really has much to do with that. I think they're getting their work and their timing in practice. And then they're going to have some scrimmages with other teams and stuff. So they're going to be good to go. My bro Hammer was in the place, y'all. Thank goodness we didn't get Carr on the field. Leatherwood about to get DC killed if we don't get this fixed ASAP. See, this is the difference between Derek and you know, these other guys. One, they're showing a lot of vanilla out there. Like Derek's the kind of guy that'll slide coverage. Derek will call an audible. He'll call a draw play. You know, Derek is if he's nothing else, he's very cerebral. He understands and has full command of this offense. So, you know, I don't know, but you guys are right. It's no reason to put a guy like Derek Carr in a line of fire with a subpar offensive line in a game that doesn't count. My bro Rev, what's going on? Get some H3 O2 fruits in you, bro. Thanks, bro. I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to look it up, my guy. My bro, Butler, showed up. That's right, man. That is right. Yo, hold on, Super. What happened, bros? Jared throw the damn ball, Stidham. Yeah, Jared Stidham. Stid is out there looking like a damn option quarterback, man. Stid is not throwing the ball, man. Stid ain't throwing the ball, brother. I don't know what's going on. Squad chant. My God, the short is hilarious. LOL, Gruder was disrespectful, man. Yeah, man. Hey, guys, listen, if you guys haven't already done so, man, I put up a little short. I had an interview with John Gruden. You guys might want to check that out, man. Wild Turkey, what's going on, my brother? What's good, man? Yo, we got 140 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted, man. What is the deal, man? Keelan, what's good, man? I'm going to say the obvious thing. No O-line equals no car insurance. That is a stone cold lead pipe fact. Keelan, I am hoping right now, because Dave Ziegler's a smart guy. If we see it, these guys are in the building. Their jobs are on the line, their livelihoods, their legacies on the line. If we see it, they see it. Make no mistake about that. If we see it, they see it. I hope they're doing something to address this, y'all, and they're going to have to. But I'm glad that it's being addressed now. I'm glad that we didn't get any fool's gold in the offseason, because sometimes that happens with teams. You get that fool's gold, you think it's addressed, and you get out there, you start playing a regular season, and the guys get mauled. Wild Turkey, my guy, what's up? Hit stick stepper, my guy. I think Josh McDaniels is really shuffling the O-line due to potential injuries during the season, so they'll be more prepared to play all over that line, that part squad. Yeah, hit stick. Yeah, they're doing that. But the thing is, what happens when you move a specific player around and he's bad everywhere? Then what? And the thing about Alex Leatherwood, or as I've been calling him, Alex Pleatherwood, him at guard, man, I think that you're going to get better guard play out of Parham and out of Simpson and out of the guys we have. So, yeah, he could be a backup to the backup, but, you just can't have that guy starting at this point, man. Butler laying dudes down, and Thick Frame Nation is in the place as usual, my guys. I ordered my son a Raider onesie yesterday for him to wear the day he is born in September. Yesterday, you got to start him off right. You know what I'm saying? Yes, bro. I did the same thing with both of my baby girls, man. I got girls, but yeah, man, my girls are Raider down too, my guy. Raidered and nicked and Yankee down. Wait, trade Drake and Alex Leatherwood for Andre Dillard. Big John, I was saying trade Drake for Andre Dillard straight up. The Eagles do need a running back. I don't think that the Eagles are dumb enough to take two of our headaches off of our hands. They'll take one. They're not taking two, bro. I don't think so. Bowers, Webb, Teamer, been consistent. Them guys are going to make the roster, my guy. I don't think there's any reason why they would not. Hey, yo, Van City, too. I forgot to give you some congratulations. Yo, we got almost 160 in the room, y'all. Get wasted, man. Thank y'all. Johnathan Abram had some hard tackles yesterday. Sam Webb, Tashawn Bowers, DJ Turner, T. Billy, Britton Brown took off at the end of the game. Good for us. That's a fact, bro. Now, what I will say about Bowers has made this team. If Bowers don't make this team, I don't know who hasn't. Sam Webb should make this roster. So that means that the way Sam Webb has been playing, with the arrival of Trayvon Mullen, with Bryce Cosby didn't have as good of a game as he's had. He might not make the roster, but there is one person that I've been pulling for, man, that is not going to make this roster based off of what I saw yesterday, and that's Amik Robertson, man. Amik Robertson's probably going to be in the next round of cuts, man. Happy trails to Amik Robertson. I like Amik Robertson, but he's got to go, man. You can't keep him on a roster with Sam Webb, hit sticking people like that, man. Sam Webb looked great. He looked awesome yesterday, man. Bowers needs to make this roster. Bro, I think that's already done, man. I think it's already done. DJ Hayden was probably the one of the biggest busts we've ever had. Doc's in the place to be. Doc, what's going on? Doc, who's ass, bro? I think I'm so behind on the chats. I don't know what's going on, brother. KD, I'm sick of mother effers making excuses for Leatherwood. Stop acting like he hasn't been getting coached up. There's no way you should look like that. He's an NFL KD. I'm not making no excuses for him. Alex Leatherwood shouldn't be on this team with us, but Alex Leatherwood has a certain amount of God-given ability that somebody somewhere might be able to tap into, bro. I'm not saying that this guy should be out of football. He just shouldn't be starting for us, bro. Big boy Mario, what's the deal, bro? Yeah, he comes from NFL factory, bro, but sometimes when you come from an NFL factory, you get hidden by the guys around you. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing, my brother. And you have to look at some of these players that come out of Clemson and that come out of Alabama. We have another player on our roster right now that came from a factory that was on a great defensive line, a historical college defensive line, right? The Power Rangers, they called them. His name is Cleve Farrell. Cleve Farrell is not doing too well either, bro. But he's another guy who has talent, but it's just something that's not quite clicking in the National Football League. And it might not be him. It might be just being successful in professional sports has a lot to do with coaching. It has a lot to do with the situation you're drafting in and whether it was right for you. And sometimes these guys got to go other places to find a better situation for them. That's just the long and the short of it, man. You got guys that have a second act in the league and they do wonderful. Look at Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon wasn't, a high draft pick. Rich Gannon came into the league and went into a better situation eventually. Could you see the Raiders trading for a right tackle? Yes. I think the Raiders are probably I think the rest of the league understands how bad the Raiders need a right tackle. Yeah, I do. And I think the rest of the league have put a premium on the trades. That's what I think. I think the rest of the league, when the Raiders call for their backup right tackles, are like ice water salesmen in hell. You know what I mean? Yeah, ice water might cost $1.25 in the real world, but in hell, ice water costs $1 million a glass. Ty the Raider, good feet, bad hand placement. Facts. How far am I behind on the chat? Y'all gotta let me know. My bro Thor, what's the deal, man? Everybody's in the place to be, man. Over 170 in the room. Get wasted. Let's get this up over 200, man. My guys, I'm trying to read all of this, man. Hey, yo, and listen, bro. If y'all want to get y'all chats, and it's a lot of shit coming through, yo, y'all know what to do, man. Become a member, throw a super up there, man. Do what y'all got to do so you can stand out so I can see it. And then if in the chat, put wasted first so I see my name. You know what I'm saying? Not good for Leatherwood to get pushed back and pancaked by a third and fourth stringer in a preseason game. Means he can't protect against Pro Bowlers during the season. That's exactly what it means, Courtney. And I know, Courtney, being the thick frame brother that I am and you are, we know what time it is, man. I'm a little thick frame right now, not too thick frame. What's up, man? Rated Dangerfield, what's good, man? What's good, man? Cleveland Farrell is from my hometown, playing for my favorite team. Was hoping he would perform better. I am a humongous Cleveland Farrell supporter. I like the guy. It's just that I just think that Cleve Farrell he was just done no favors, man. And it's not working out in his favor. And it sucks, man. MMB Jersey boy, my guy. What is the deal, man? Joe Nation, what's up, man? Where you been, bro? All the way from Mexico, man. Facts, man. I'm good that you pulled up. I'm an old lineman and coach, but he is not good. I've said this when he was drafted, but you right, bro. Nah, dog. Look, it is what it is, right? Look, the gift that keeps giving, right? Edgar Bonilla, thank you for the $2 donation. Anything on defense that I like and dislike, there's a lot of things that I like, man. Tashawn Bower. Bower, man, is a guy that is I'm so happy that he's showing out the way he did because I was really, really concerned about the situation with us losing Kyler Fackrell because, look, I don't want to leave Max Crosby in a situation that Khalil Mack was in. Khalil Mack, when he was with us, yeah, they went out and got Bruce Irvin, but Bruce Irvin was a little longer in the tooth. And Bruce Irvin was always an undersized guy, and Bruce Irvin wasn't playing behind the guys he was playing behind when he was with the Seattle Seabags. You know, the Seabags had a great defense. They had a lot of talent on that defense, and people weren't really worried about Bruce Irvin on that defense. Let's just be for real. When he came here, he got doubled and stuff like that, so he wasn't really able to get off and help Khalil Mack the way he probably should have. now what I want is I want people that can help Max Crosby realize and recognize the ability that he has inside. And so he can get those big time sack numbers because he has everything else, right? And so, with Chandler Jones being here, we all point to Chandler Jones and we're saying, yeah, Chandler's going to come in. But Chandler Jones is getting older. And a lot of the damage that Chandler Jones did last year was in like a couple of games. It was in a handful of games. And then the rest of the season, he was pretty pedestrian. So the fact that Bowers is balling out, man, the fact that Webb is balling out is something that is great. It's a great thing. Like our secondary is making me really happy because that was what I was really happy about. Now, a guy that I'm not happy about right now is Darius Phillips, man. Darius Phillips was looking pretty good, man. He did not look good yesterday, man. He did not look good yesterday, bro. He didn't look good yesterday. I don't know if they're going to keep him on this roster to be a kick returner, but he might not make it, bro. Wasted try ginger tea or finger root tea. Of course, beet carrot ginger combos at Jamba Juice to the health spot. Immunity boost, bro. Thank you, my brother. We need to trade for Andre Dillard, sign Dominic Sue, Linval Joseph, Sheldon Richardson, and Brandon Williams. Sean, I've been saying this for the longest, man. I've been saying this for the longest, man. Look, man. The Sue thing, I've been the one that's been championing the whole. I'm not talking about Sue. Sue is asking for a lot of money, and if Sue wasn't asking for a lot of money, he'd be here already. So forget Ndamukong Suh, right? Linval Joseph is a guy that I like. Linval Joseph, right? But I don't know if Linval Joseph is going to really move the needle for what we need right now, right? Now, Sheldon Richardson is a guy who played really well 4 or 5 years ago. Now, what is Sheldon Richardson now, right? I don't think that you can just sign one guy and solve this. I think in the middle, you might have to cut 2 of these guys and sign a Sheldon Richardson and Linval Joseph to kind of shore this thing up, right? Because you need bodies on that line and you need guys that are pros. As far as the offensive line goes, it's going to be hard to pry a player such as Andre Dillard out of Washington State away from the Eagles because everyone knows how much we need a right tackle. So they're going to try to get us at a premium price for a guy who's a good player, not a great player. So the Raiders really have to have something on this roster that they're willing to part with that the Eagles are equally willing to accept. Now, is Kenyon Drake that? Because the Eagles do need another running back. So we got to see, man. I hope things are happening behind the scenes, my guys, man. Wasted. What's good? Running back room is insane. Yes, that's another pleasant surprise, too. Super Mario crime, bruh. Jenkins wasn't a Raider for 15 minutes and injured already. Shaking my damn head. Tyron Johnson looked electrifying. And Tyron Johnson needed to look electrifying because DJ Turner he doesn't have as much speed as Johnson. He don't look like Tyron Johnson, but he's just freaking consistent. He's a Swiss Army knife and he plays special teams. And I think that Tyron Johnson saved his spot on this roster for another week, man. He did look electrifying. And if he can put it together, man, Tyron Johnson is a guy that you need because you need to have that guy in the wide receiver room that could take the top off of the defense. We don't really have that guy as currently constituted. I mean, Keelan Cole is a high-volume Z receiver. He can run the whole route tree. He's strong. He's tough. He's good in traffic. He has, decent size. He's not a gigantic guy, but he's a good starting wide receiver. He's not a superstar. He's a good wide receiver. Mac Hollins, conversely, is a bigger guy, great special teamer, and he's the kind of guy you could use in the red zone because of his, size. He's 6'4". Devontae Adams is Devontae Adams. Hunter Renfrow is the slot machine. There's not too many people in football who you can mention before you mention Hunter Renfrow when it comes to the slot, right? So what you need is sometimes you might need that guy that just go out there and run that 9. And T. Billy's that guy. But the thing is, once he takes that top off of the defense, will he bring that football in? And that's the stuff you don't want to worry about when you're throwing that ball up. Now, if he can get that together, now we got something. Because there are guys out there that have that kind of speed that we shall not name that played at Notre Dame and played for the Texans that I wanted us to bring in, but nobody wants to listen to me. People killed me for that. But, because that man can catch. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Miguel, yes, he was playing bad. Dreaded one, my guy. One of my first peoples in the place. Leatherwood should not be on our sideline. What's up, Wasted? Yo, he gonna be because of how much they paying that guy. Your move for the super sticker, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you for that, man. I think Keelan Cole is he's a lock to make this roster. Keelan Cole is a starter, bro. He's solid. He's solid, bro, and he's a high volume guy. He's a guy who was a guy for the Jets who just oh yes, I'm talking about PED Fuller. I am talking about the listen, you know me, man. Look, I'm just a realist, bro. A lot of these guys are doing that shit. It's just some of them get caught. I don't give a damn as long as they don't get caught when he on the Raiders. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I know Stu would kick my ass for that one, man. But I really, to be honest with you, man, look, man, Fuller, look, if Will Fuller, we get Will Fuller in here, bro. Because I know Will Fuller could catch the damn football, brother. But yeah, no, getting back to the ranch, man. I'm sorry, Sinister, man. I'm fucking, I'm a little, feel a little weird and shit, man. I'm jumping all over the place. Cole, I mean, look, I love Cole, man. I look, Keelan Cole was my guy when everybody was talking about DeMarcus Robinson was going to be the guy, the second receiver and stuff. This is the guy who I think is the most complete receiver on the roster that's not named Renfro and Adams. It's Keelan Cole. I think Keelan Cole is a guy who is going to make this roster. Keelan Cole has really good speed. He's good in traffic. He's strong. He's a good blocker. He's good in the red zone. He's just a solid receiver, man. I really like him, man. Your move, my guy, Wasted. Always appreciate your analytical take on a lot of things. Fans act on emotions. I am not. I play chess. That won't bring us a championship. Cut the dead weight, bro. And that's how I feel, bro. Look, man, we got to look at this from a bird's eye view, not a worm's eye view. When you put something up close to your face, you can't really see it. But when you move it away and you look at the whole thing, you could see the whole thing. We have to look at the whole roster, brother. That motherfucker Wasted sound like he's saying key lime Cole. Man, you know what? Key lime pie or key lime flavor stuff is actually effing delicious, man. It really is. I really enjoy key lime stuff. It do sound like I'm saying key lime. I guess I'm getting country up in here like my mom's. You know, it's funny, man. When you got a country moms or people from the country, old school people from the country, they don't know how to say like Walmart. They say Walmarts, a Walmart, or they say Targets. You know what I'm saying? I must be getting old or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm crazy. Problem with Fuller is he is literally taking the wasted HGH starter pack. He's the president. LOL. Roger would suspend him as a Raider before he can sign. Yeah, I know, man. Didn't he? So wait a minute. So did he get suspended last year and he served his time being suspended or no? Because I'm not really familiar what happened with Fuller. I know he didn't make the end of the season. Did he serve his time, man? Because he didn't F him. But if he's free, man, I would bring Fuller in for a nothing deal. Definitely would. Wasted. I'll play right tackle and interior D tackle for the right price. LOL, Iron Man football, baby. That's right. We need thick frames and a place to be, man. Wasted, what's up? Love your content. You and the Mount Shieldmore will take the Raiders content to an unbelievable level. Taz, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Yo, we got almost 200 in the room, man, on a Sunday morning, man. You need to get wasted with your brother Wasted, man. This is amazing, y'all. My bro, I had a neighbor that used to say, Netflix. Yeah, crazy, man. My bro, Willie Wayne, yes, Key Lime is the bomb. Yes, it is the bomb.com, definitely. DJ Turner is pushing for a roster spot. He's not pushing. I think he's going to make it, bro. I think he's going to make it, bro. I think DJ Turner is a guy, when there's only 53 roster spots, right? So what you do is you increase the value to your job based off of the more things you can do. So a guy who can return kicks and punts and play in certain packages and wide receiver, or it could be a gunner, or that is how you increase your value to these people. because there's only 353 people that could be on his team at a time, man. So I think because of the special teams caveat, DJ Turner will make the roster, man. Greg, free Leatherwood. Hashtag free Leatherwood. So free him from his job, his duties as a player, or what? Free Alex Leatherwood, man. Curtis Bolton balled out. Yeah, Caesar, he did for one game. He played well for one game, but I don't know if that's enough to make the roster. Curtis Bolton did play well. I don't know how he's doing in practice. I haven't heard anything out of him in practice. He played great, but, my God, Mount Shillmore is the real deal. Great content consistently. You guys are the best, man. Thank you, man. All of the flowers I appreciate, man. Shula forever. It must be. We got a Dolphin fan in the place, man. What's up? Fuller stays hurt. We gave him 10 mil and he played 2 games. That is right, bro. See, for me, I would give him a half-eaten sandwich and a half-drinking grape knee-high. That's what I would give. I wouldn't give him much, bro. And I would definitely give him a deal that had a trap door in it for us to be able to cut him with no guaranteed cash, bro, because of the situation he's in. So I'd have no problem with bringing him in for a team super-friendly deal. 53 spots. However, we would cut a few of those and pick up others around the league before the season starts. And that's another thing, MJR, there's some guys that we're looking at now, and we're looking at it from a worm's eye view. We can only deal with what we know now. We can only deal with who we're judging and evaluating now. We don't know who's out there that the team is like, yo, man, no matter what this guy does, if this dude becomes available on a waiver wire, we're bringing him in. That's it. And so that's what we got to look at, man. That's what we got to look at. This is my church before church, Rated Chaos, my guy. Hey, Rated Chaos, man, how'd you do in your fantasy draft, bro? Let me know, brother. Bob Bird, what do we do about right tackle? We go shopping, and the problem, Bob Bird, is that I think that other teams around the league are looking at this roster, and nobody wants to give us, the keys and the codes to the nuclear football. Nobody wants to give us the code. If they give us the proper right tackle, bro, everybody know what time it is around football, bro. I be sitting up here talking about the Raider Equinox. People see this shit, bro. If they give us a right tackle, everybody knows that that's it. Now there are pretty much no holes on his offense. You see, like, bro, everybody's worried about the passing game, right? You not only do you have the best wide receiver in football, for my estimation. You have the best slot besides Cooper Kupp in football. You have one of the 3 or 4 best tight ends in football. You have Foster Moreau, for my estimation, probably the best backup tight end in football. Then you got a couple of tight ends behind that can play anywhere else, right? So, and then you got Keelan Cole, and you got all of these guys, man. So the offensive side of the football is set. Left tackle, high-end, elite left tackle. Guard, very good left guard. Center, very good center. In certain scenarios, right? Kenny, I know my boy Kenneth Bryant will disagree with me. Young, budding talent at right guard. If we get a right tackle, man, and he's a starter, that's it. So now what do you do to stop us? And our running back room is ridiculous. The running back room we got guys in our practice squad that people would love to have. So, man, listen. Guys, let's be patient. Let's see what they go out there and go do, man. Who's that Bolton dude on defense? He looks solid. He was flying around. He did. I haven't heard anything from him till yesterday. And let me tell you, man, he's going to make it hard for them not to jettison him. Him, Masterson, all these guys, the linebackers are looking great, man. Look, Antonio Pierce. Shout out to Antonio Pierce, man. I don't know what the hell he's doing with these linebackers, man, but these guys are looking ready to roll, man. I was afraid about our linebacker room, but not anymore, man. Who should be our practice squad saves? I'm going to say Britton Brown, but the way Britton Brown is looking, man, he looks like my man Andy said this. I heard he looks like Latavius Murray 2.0, right? So Britton Brown is the kind of guy that if you put him on a practice squad, he's probably not going to. Some other teams going to offer, and they're going to claim him. So I would say Britton Brown. I would say Bam Olaseni because of the size. Sincere McCormick's injured, so you don't really have to save him. And then after that, it gets tough because then you got to go through. Like if Luke Masterson doesn't make it, I think he should, but if Luke Masterson doesn't make it, you got to have Luke Masterson there. You know what I mean? I really like Luke Masterson. I hope he makes the roster though, man. The Dolphins fan base is going crazy. They want our third string QB to start. Shaking my head. Shula forever, bro. Look, man. When you have a guy that is maligned as Derek Carr, you guys are gonna really see what it's like with having a guy like Tua Tagovailoa. Now, if Tua Tagovailoa doesn't, well, what they put around him, man, the Dolphins in the first year, man, they said, you know what, man, we're tired of this. We're going to remove all the obstacles from you, and you better go out there and perform. He has no excuses, my brother. And I'm going to tell you something. If Tua don't go out there and go 3-1, you the way that owner is, and that hedge fund manager without any draft picks, and the way that the National Football League has been up their ass, I can definitely see them, being hasty and sitting him down. I did great. Carr, Kamara, Harris, Debo, Metcalf, Johnson, no offense. Okay, brother, if you say so. Everybody thinks that they did well in their fantasy draft into the season here, my bro. Antonio, high stakes, Pierce, you're damn real. DJ Burner, the Turner for kick returner and punt returner. That sounds so good and so nice. You should say it twice, my brother, Auntie Six. Leatherwood belongs to the streets, getting treated like a 304 out there. See Dwayne Thrash, my guy. That's terrible. Alex Pleatherwood is a guy you can't cut. He's damn near uncuttable. Cleveland Farrell at this point is uncuttable. You need to take the Clemson and the Alabama native and put them in a room and have them regale themselves with tales of the national championship game and the ACC and the SEC. F them. I'm sticking with calling him Keelan Cole from now on. Thank you. That's his new name. Everybody, wait. Listen, we don't follow the trends. We set the trends. Keelan Cole's new name is Keelan Cole. That's it. It's done. So says Wasted and Sinister Rain. JJ, Zamir, Abdullah, Brown, how many running backs are they keeping? I think they keep. See, is the fullback considered a running back is the question, man, because you're forgetting about Mr. Bolden. They brought this guy in as a free agent. I don't know if they're going to cut him, man. So I think it's going to be JJ, Zamir, Abdullah, Bolden. I think Brown's going to be in the practice squad, and they're going to keep, of course, Jacob Johnson, our fullback. Masterson holds it down. But can he handle the AFC West is the question. I think he can handle the AFC West. The only thing is, does he have the kind of play strength to play and sustain his position at linebacker, bro? That is the only thing that we got to look at. Honestly, it's not my type of QBs. I don't trust the arm that much. But his team is solid. They can do something. That's right, man. Keelan Cole. Wasted. You think another team will go? Yes, I definitely think another team will go after Britton Brown, bro. Definitely. Britton Brown, the way he looked, yes, a running back needy team with a big physical young man like that, yeah, why would they not? I'm sure, but you know what? You got to look at what's out there on the scrap heap as well, My bro Q, I don't know how much stock you put into Tashawn Reed, but he said this staff don't really like Darrell Williams and that they might make a trade or two instead. Bro, it's not Tashawn Reed. It's about deductive reasoning. These people have $25 million in cap space, and Darrell Williams has been twisting in the wind for 3 months, 4 months almost, and they haven't even so much as brought him in to talk to him. He's not landing on Plymouth Rock with that prism, bro. Like, they don't like it. They like him, he'd be here. Like, let's be for real here, bro. These guys are not afraid to go after the people that they want on this roster. They won out, and they swung big, and they got Devontae Adams. They traded away the top half of our draft and some picks for next year. They're not afraid to make moves, bro. If they they brought in Chandler Jones. They wanted Chandler Jones. These guys go and get the people that they want, brother. Like, look at Johnson. He's hurt already, but they went out. They saw he's available. They wanted him. They got him. Done. They don't pussyfoot around, bro. If they want somebody, they bring them in, my brother. How whole offense going to consist of runs, short passes, RPOs, and screens? And that possibly could happen. My bro, Dirty Low, salute, bro. The nation salutes you. My bro, Dirty Low, my guy. Yeah, man, but yeah, the whole Tashawn Reed premise, bro, is listen, Tashawn Reed is an insider. He's a reporter. Respect to that guy. But it's not like that's some like earth-shattering thought, Q. Like, I really feel like if Zeke and them like Darrell Williams, he'd be here. Bower definitely looks like a great replacement, man. He looks like great. I mean, he looks like he might be an upgrade at this point. Tashawn Bower is balling out of control right now, bro, and I'm happy about that. Zeke rubbing his hands together like the Birdman right now. Move is incoming. KD, I'm gonna be honest, brother. It's not as easy as you think to go out and go get a tackle. Like, people in the league know it's like, yo, y'all play fantasy football. What happens when somebody have a bunch of running backs that get hurt and you got a running back on the bench, and it'll just be very easy for you to say, hey, you know what, man, let me just trade him. But you know that person needs that running back. Hey, you know they're getting their asses kicked every week. Are you going to give them that running back? Or are you going to let that running back sit there? I'm telling you, man, I don't think so, bro. Eric G, wasted. Thank you for your insight, knowledge, and presence. GOAT status. Eric G, thank you, my brother, man. Appreciate that, man. I needed that today. Wasted. How do you feel about Johnathan Hankins' performance? I think that Johnathan Hankins is everything that I thought he can be if he's healthy. He looks healthy. Johnathan Hankins had some of his best years with the New York Giants, right? Johnathan Hankins has some of his best years, playing in a scheme similar to what he's going to play in. So, there was a time when Johnathan Hankins actually used to get after the quarterback a little bit too earlier in his career. So, man, if Big Hank is playing like this, big Tom Hank play like this all year, bro, hey, man, I'm here for it, man. I like Johnathan Hankins, man. I just thought he was a little long in the tooth and he's getting a little older. But if he's here, that's what's up. Y'all, we got 221 people in the room on a Sunday morning, man. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Jenkins' injury may be an opening and a clear path for Bowers, bro. I think the Jenkins injury and the Bowers making the roster wasn't mutually exclusive, bro. I think the way Bowers has been played, was gonna make the roster anyway. Just straight up, they were both gonna make the roster, bro. Seriously, they need that. They need those situational pass rushers with an older gentleman and Chandler Jones playing, bro. Man, wasted. How could you guys not live stream? I had to watch Mitch spank someone on air. Bro, you look, I love Mitch. Mitch is our brother. Love Mitchell Renz. I shouldn't even have read that because I don't want it to come up like I fucks with Mitch like that. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for Mitch and Graf and Samoan and them guys in the beginning of me doing this, I'm not a big guy yet, but I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for them guys. Them guys helped me out just by coming on my show when I was nobody, man. So I enjoy what they do over there. And I fuck with what they do. And you know what I'm saying? I hope to be at that level one day. So, man, it's good content over there, brother. But, your bro Wasted wasn't feeling the best yesterday, bro. So, my bad. Sorry, bro. Wasted. What day is cut day this week? How many do you have to cut down to? Let me see something here, brother. Cut day, because it's, forget, next cut, the cut dates, I had them. I had a list of the cut days written down. I'm sorry, y'all. Days NFL. The cut days in the NFL. Tuesday, August the 30th, they got to be down by they got to be down to 53 people. So Tuesday the 23rd, they got to go from 85 to 80. And then the big one is next Tuesday on the 30th, they got to go from 80 to 53. True that. Do you trust the O-line week one? No, I don't. That's why I'm up here stressing out early this morning. No, I don't, bro. Wasted. So who do you put on a 7-man front on defense? D-line linebackers, okay? So, of course, you got Denzel Perryman, Jayon Brown, Devon Diablo. You got Jones and Crosby at the ends. You got Big Bang Hank in the middle at the nose. You got Bilal Nichols right there at the other defensive tackle. So that's right there. That's what we got him right there. You got Hank Nichols as your 3 tech. You know what I mean? You got Hank as your space eater right there, and then you got Chandler Jones and Max Crosby and Diablo, Jayon Brown, and Denzel Perryman. That's your 7 men right there, brother. Wasted, what's up? Everybody like to hit for your boy, my guy. What's up, man? Caesar R. Jacob Johnson will be our right tackle. Pretty much. They're going to be using him to chip so damn much, bro. He's going to be saving Derek Carr life, bro. Pretty much, Caesar R. Wasted, what type of year does Abram have to have for us to sign him back? I hope he balls out and stays a Raider personally. His attitude and hustle's on another level. Jason Monroe, I think that Johnathan Abram is going to have to go from being a very, very poor guy in pass defense to being like top 15 guy for them to keep him and re-sign him. And he's got to do everything else that he's already done. And I think that he'd have to probably cause he'd have to have at least 5 interceptions, couple of fumbles. I mean, he'd have to take the ascent in pass coverage, man, and go from a bottom 3rd guy to probably a top 15 guy at his position. You know, which is middle of the pack, for them to even think about re-signing him, and he'd never get the money that he'd be looking for. Our trenchmen need to hit the weight room and take less salsa lessons and work on them feet. That's a factory, bro. Auntie Six, Wasted, you ready to sing Party all the time? I've been learning the lyrics. Yo, Auntie, I told you, man. Yo, you are going to be the David Ruffin of this operation, bro. I'm just going to be backup for you, my dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, y'all want to go into a little boxing, right? You see Usman get knocked out last night. Your thoughts on Usyk winning against AJ last night again? I mean, you could kind of see that happening, bro. Like, Usyk is a cruiserweight, bro. He's a cruiserweight, bro. That has been a masterful boxer. He can move. Anthony Joshua was so robotic, and if he really can't knock you out, and he can't get your timing down, and you can give him angles, you can beat it. Anthony Joshua could be beat. And Anthony Joshua doesn't really have the best chin in the world. I think that's a part of the reason why Anthony Joshua never wanted to get in the ring with Deontay Wilder, which is a bad fight for him. He never wanted to get in the ring with Tyson Fury because he knows he can't outbox Tyson Fury. So Anthony Joshua is a guy that they protected over there in Great Britain, and now, you know, his reign at the top is over. It's done, man. Thanks, Halo. Yeah, man. I gotta look at it, man. I hope I'm feeling better too, my bro. Willie Wayne with the Chuck and Gruden skits. You're a legend, Wasted 40 yourself. Thank you, Willie Wayne. Luke Masterson looked like a baller this entire preseason. He gonna look like a baller this season because the man is going to be on this team this season. Valerie Lynn, how are you? I will even take a 40-year-old Jason Peters right now to play right tackle. Anything is better than Leatherwood at this point. 40-year-old Jason Peters will still dominate Khalil Mack. He's always dominated Khalil Mack. But the thing with Jason Peters is, man, yeah, it's cool. It's a great idea until he only plays 3 games. Your ability is your availability, my brother. My sister, I'm sorry. Good morning, Wasted. Salutations. Everyone hit them lights. Get wasted with your boy. Adelanto, 6 days. Going to be an event to remember. Leatherwood, 3 reps. First 3 reps are horrible. He settled down and played well up until he gave up a sack in the second quarter. Yeah, man. I know he could see his NFL mortality flashing in front of his eyes, man. And I think that has a lot to do with it, man. He's a person. He hears the rumblings. I'm sure that the coaching staff is letting him know these guys are there trying to help him, and they know this. He knows the severity and the gravity of the situation, bro. So I get it, man. Wasted, do you feel confident our DVs covering the deep routes? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I feel very, very confident, especially scheme-wise, because the way this scheme is, man, the way this scheme is, man, this scheme is very, very it is a well put together scheme with that single high safety, man. So you're not gonna have a lot of guys that's gonna get clean releases by themselves deep into the defense. So no, I feel very, very comfortable. I think we got some talented young defensive backs that can stay with people. And then we got some physical guys. There's a lot of people with Rock Ya-Sin and Aver. And Aver's pretty quick. He can stay with people. But Rock Ya-Sin is as strong as that guy looks, man. It's going to be people going to have a tough time getting off that line of scrimmage with that guy, man. I guess Abrams can play nickel blitz packages only. No, I think Abram has stepped his game up a little bit. I think Patrick Graham has tapped into something that maybe we might see a version of Abram that we haven't seen before. Let's be positive, man. One of these high draft picks gotta be coached up into something, man. I mean, could they have gotten it wrong with all of these guys? Bro, I hope Leatherwood doesn't start. Illumina looks maybe the decision is already made. They're just trying to see if he can be a backup. And that's a fact, man. The decision is definitely made. The decision has been made weeks ago. I think they're looking all around the league and scouring the league for replacements for this man. But the thing is, what are they going to do with him? Because they can't just cut him like that. Rock Ya-Sin looks like he went on an 8-week cycle, got big. Yes, he did, man. Lock Ya-Sin went on a Balco vacation. Auntie Six wasted. Who's one player we need to cut right now ASAP? I don't like to do this to guys, man, but I would say Amik Robertson, bro. I think Amik's done. They need to cut their losses and get rid of Amik right now, bro. Illumino says his goal is to start and he will at right tackle. What if it happened and there's an injury at tackle? And that's quite possible, bro. So if there's an injury, so it's shit and shit, right? Is it Brandon Parker or is it fucking Alex Leatherwood? Who knows, right? Is it Barton? Are we putting Barton out there? That's what the things we got to decide right now. I think they need to go out and get somebody else, and I think Illumino needs to be on the bench too. That's my person. Walt Hannon, what's up, though? If you do a boxing show wasted, it'll be straight fire. Kyle Holt, that's coming in the works, bro. It's definitely coming in the works. You think we saw the last of Amik and the Raider after this? Yes, I do. I think Amik Robertson already was a hard sell just with his size. My guy, Omar, thank you for the $5 super, my dude. Bro, I hope Leatherwood doesn't start. Illumino, I said this already. My bad, yo. But I'll say it again, man, because I appreciate it, dog. Hope Leatherwood doesn't start. Illumino looks good. Maybe the decision is already made, and they're just trying to see if they can find him a backup. Yes, sir, man. Amik Robertson, facts wasted. Gotta go. Kyle Holt, my brother, I know you gotta go, man. Auntie Six, I'm available to play DT, tackle, and strong safety. That's a factory, bro. Abram had a good pass breakup yesterday. Good. I want to see more good pass breakups, man, because the way they play with that single high safety, he's going to be so deep. If they get past him, that's it, bro. So he better get it together. Leave it alone, my fellas. Leatherwood could play field goal team. Leatherwood is going to play and start this year, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. He's going to play and start right, left, out. It's a new position that they made in the National Football League to where they keep you on the roster to not play. Because if they cut you, it will cost them more money than them keeping you. So it costs them less to keep you than to cut you. He is going to play right, left, out. He is going to be, on the bowling team and the Raiders activity team. It's all kinds of things that Alex Leatherwood is going to help out with. But one of the things that Alex Leatherwood is not going to be doing is playing right tackle for the Raiders, my guys. Oh, my God, man. Bro, well, I love Dante Hightower. I've been a big fan of his, but he's not what we need right now. We need a tackle, bro. We need a tackle, bro. Like Dante Hightower would be a nice little thing to add, but as far as need goes, we're in the desert now. Do I want a steak in the desert, or do I want a big ass case of water? Think we're in the water stage with right tackle. We need a case of water. We don't need a steak, bro. We need water, my brother. Dominique 5, wasted. I don't know what took everyone so long to finally realize Leatherwood is in the right tackle. Dominique, you got to let this shit play out. Like, us as fans, we want to just go in and just cut this guy, get rid of this guy, do this, do that. You can't do that. You have, especially when you're coming in and you're a new regime, you got to come in and see what's here. You can't just cut the cupboards bare. The contracts are binding, especially when a guy is a first-round pick. Now, if he was just some dude, he's a UDFA, he was on a roster, he's a bum. They could just, all right, man, get this guy out of here. He's a bum. Not a first-round pick 17th in the draft. There's financial ramifications. There's the ramifications of looking like you don't know what you're doing. There are the ramifications of looking and saying, hey, man, this guy played at, the University of Alabama. He was a 17th pick. He's Outland Trophy winning. There's got to be something there we can work with. I mean, we're better coaches than these guys, because if we weren't better coaches, we wouldn't be here. That other guy would probably still be here, even though the other guy didn't get fired because of his coaching prowess. He got fired because, he's a boomer and doesn't know how to, not send emails, right? So when we unpack all of this, right, we sit here and we say to ourselves, you know what, man? Let's see what we have. But the good thing about this organization is they put Alex Leatherwood in every different scenario in a preseason setting to where they've got their answers. So just be happy about that. They got their answers. So now they got to go and address it, because the answers they got was, okay, we put him in against the best of what there's out there. He got beat. Put him in against third and fourth rounders. Got beat. Put him against the guys that ain't going to make the roster. He got beat. Time to go. That's it, man. UNC Panther Sports. Hey, Raiders Nation. Raider Nation, Carolina Panther fan, thank you for pulling up, man. As long as you show respect, make sure you pay that bar tab. You get wasted with your brother. Wasted, hit that like. Hit that subscribe, man. We'll return the favor, my brother. Thank you, man. Leatherwood isn't worth the Charmin extra wipes he's with. Wasted. Name 3 players that are going to make the Pro Bowl. What, on this roster or on just period? You're talking this roster, just off of name recognition, you know that Devontae Adams is going to make the Pro Bowl. You know that Max Crosby is going to make the Pro Bowl. Chandler Jones is a guy that will probably make the Pro Bowl. I think Carr's going to have a big year this year. I think Derek Carr will make the Pro Bowl. There is a guy on this roster that I think that is going to make the Pro Bowl as well. I think his name is Trayvon Merritt. I think Trayvon Merritt is going to make the Pro Bowl. I think he's going to show out and show up this year in a big, big way, guys. Leatherwood is going to get a backup right guard. I hope Lester Cotton can stay healthy. Lester Hot States Cotton. Tyreek and Waddle didn't play. How can your secondary be evaluated as solid yet? Disclaimer, I'm a Miami fan. Bro, there's a lot of different ways that we can evaluate that. We can evaluate that from their play in camp. We can evaluate that from other preseason games. It's not like you guys are the first preseason game that we played, Andy Jackson. Y'all ain't the first ones. You know what I mean? We played against y'all, and the guys did well against the people who were out on the field, but they did well against other teams as well and other starters. So our secondary is going to be good to go, man. But if I were you, I'd be worried about that water pistol that your man Tua Tagovailoa has, man, because it's great to have Tyreek Hill and Waddle. Them guys they look like they're going to tear shit up, but you got to have a guy that can get the ball to him. And I know every day you guys are throwing up because they didn't draft Justin Herbert and listen to, the brother that's down there with the Steelers right now. So, it's crazy, man. Wasted. Did you see the comments Dana White said that Gruden blew up the package to get Brady and Gronk to the Raiders? JB, yes, I did. There is a short video on my channel where I had an interview with John Gruden about that very same situation, man. You need to go check it out, my bro. Dana White stirring up the pot. It wasn't Dana. It was Gronk that was stirring the pot. So I don't blame him, bro. UNC Panther Sports, good luck on your Panther season. Yeah, good luck on everybody's team, man. Thank you for pulling up and showing love. All of these fans. Salutations, my guys. Salutations. So did we go get Darrell Williams now? I don't think so. I think they're going another route. Our issue is our O-line is pathetic. Yeah, man. I mean, it's it's a lot of things going on with that Dolphin organization, man. Just from me being from an outside observer, it's having an owner who is not really interested in the business of professional football. He's a hedge fund manager. So I think that he looks at the Dolphins as a business investment. I don't think he cares whether he wins or not. I think he cares if he wins in the context of whether the Dolphins are making him a lot of money and he can make the Miami Dolphins a tourist attraction in South Beach, which even though it's not in South Beach, but he wants to make the Miami Dolphins that. So I don't necessarily think that the Miami Dolphins, as currently constituted, is in a situation that's advantageous to the fan base, because that guy doesn't care. He'll put guys out there. He'll go get Tyreek Hill because he knows Tyreek Hill moves the needle. He drafted Tua because he knows who Tua is, because he played at Alabama. He made them draft him because of that fact, not drafting the 6'5" lefty who's a fucking biology major and smart and can move and has an arm and probably the better prospect. No, Tua is a superstar. We got to put him at quarterback. I'm gonna go in Tampa and try to get Sean Payton, who's a little bit past his prime, and get a Brady who's way past his prime. They're not trying to win, man. Real estate, hedge fund, all of that kind of shit, that money, it shows you everything that Stephen Ross is about based off of the fact that he is in New York. He operates out of New York. It's all relative, bro. I'm sure he has his money floating around in hedge funds as well, my brother. Facts, Walt. The Darrell Williams talk has died down. The Darrell Williams talk was created right on YouTube with all of our content creators. Nobody in the league is talking about Darrell Williams going to the Raiders, guys. My brother Doc's in the place, man. Tom Brady would have never been welcomed to the nation because of the Tuck rule. Auntie Six, Tom Brady. Look, man, let me tell you something. And I might get skewered for this. Anybody who comes to Raider Nation and win a ring will be fucking revered and welcomed like nobody's business, bro. Anybody. Don't kid yourself, bro. Especially after all the losing that's been happening, bro. Anybody who comes here and wins will be revered and respected. So don't kid yourself, my brother. Maybe Gronk wanted to be a Raider. Thoughts? I have no thoughts on it. Now, Rob Gronkowski has seen better days. Rob Gronkowski should have been a Raider. Al Davis actually had Rob Gronkowski rated as his number one player in that particular draft. Al Davis loved Rob Gronkowski, but he wasn't a Raider. He's not a Raider. He's probably not going to play football again. I don't really want Rob Gronkowski at this point in his career because football is not first for him. Tom Brady is on some shit where like he has like a compulsion almost, where he doesn't know who he is without it all, because he clearly wants to play football, but he kind of doesn't. Like, the guy's out fucking doing the Masked Singer and all this bullshit. So, like, fuck Brady and fuck Rob Gronkowski. I just thought it would be fun to make a little video about it. You know what I mean? But fuck those guys. The Raider equinox is upon us. Halo said, Gruden said, hey, man, fuck you. He's funny, man. That's what John Gruden definitely said, guys. Wasted, much love, brother. Do you think Foster Moreau will be traded? Not this year. I think if Foster Moreau is traded, though, I think he will be a starter wherever he gets traded. But no, it's no reason to trade Foster Moreau, man. 21 personnel is a grouping that this particular offensive play caller loves. So no. Fuck that. Fuck Brady. I don't give a F. A ring with him wouldn't have half the meaning of one with DC. Sean Donahue, right now, you're saying that you are being very, very emotional right now. But what I'm going to tell you is, had that happened, let's just play revisionist history. Let's just switch with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and let's say that we won a ring in 2020. You would be saying Derek who? Sean, I love you, brother. You hear every single day, but you know that you would be saying Derek who, and you'd be up there flaunting the fourth ring, and we'd have 4 ring shirts on right now, and we'd be talking about, yo, we just won a ring a couple years ago. We gonna get back to the chip. What's up? Come on, bro. You already know, man. I just want to win, bro. Whoever's under center, to me, DC's a great guy, great man. I hope he wins. It'll be great. It'll be a great story. But look, as long as we win a Super Bowl, who's ever under center is irrelevant for me. I just want to win a Super Bowl. The Raiders. It's about this for me. It's not really about particular players. Do I like other players better than others? Does the kid in me have players that I grew up with, that I revered and loved and stuff, and that rank higher for me, guys like Tim Brown and Charles Woodson and stuff? Yes, because they're Hall of Fame players and they never disappointed. They were always that. And I hope Derek has that trajectory throughout his career. But when we talking about Super Bowls, my guy, whoever wins a Super Bowl, whoever the quarterback is, I don't care, bro. Seriously. I'm not sitting here being like, oh, nobody can ever surpass Rich Gannon for me. I don't give a fuck. Rich Gannon is not our quarterback no more. He took us to a Super Bowl. We ain't win. That's it. The Dolphins owner is the real Jackie Moon. Don't do that. Andy Jackson. He grew up in Miami Beach. Ross. Yeah, he did, but he's in New York now making money. And I don't think he can. Like, bro, when you make that much money, bro, I don't think you give a shit, bro. I really don't. You have some owners where you can tell that they care whether they win or not, bro. You could tell. But I don't want to talk about the Miami Dolphins too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I appreciate you for pulling up, man. And make sure you hit that sub button. It's all right, brother. It's all right, man. I know how it is, man. Raiders, 72 years old, 10 years old. That's what's up, brother. If it wasn't for Tampa Bay, we would have won a ring in 99. Yeah, that's a fact. Ways to feel better, brother. Y'all thank y'all, man. Wasted. Thank you, bro. I'm tired of these capping fans who think about a ring. Anyone but Carr, man, don't mean nothing. Stop the cap, please. That's what's up. Yo, y'all look, man. We will probably cut down for 53 and sign a right tackle. I think they got to get on that right now. But guys, yo, it's 220 in the room, bro. This has been Salutations, Wasted. F. Brady and that story. We rep DC. Okay, man. I rep Super Bowl rings and winning, man. So whoever does that, does it. I don't care, man. You know, I'm going to be honest with y'all. More rushing TDs or passing TDs. How many points do you think we put up per game? I think we're going to put up over 30 a game if we can get somebody to protect Derek Carr, brother. I said we put up 29.8 points a game, and I think we have definitely more passing TDs than rushing TDs. Keep it a buck. Gannon was a Viking first and a Redskin. He was with KC. Gannon will always have a place with us. Yeah, he'll have a place with us, but fuck him. He ain't with us no more. I don't sit up there and be like, oh, Rich Gannon. I don't care, bro. I care about what's going on right now, bro. I care about who is going to come in here and win a Super Bowl. So if Derek Carr win that Super Bowl, then guess what? Great. But if somebody can make me look into a crystal ball and tell me and say, hey, man, this guy, another guy won a Super Bowl, then bring me the guy who's going to win us a Super Bowl. I want a Super Bowl. I'm just being honest, bro. It's not only Carr, it's just that I fucking hate Brady. This is a personal thing, Sean. I get it. And I don't have to change my stance on that. You don't, bro. That's you. You a grown man, yo. I'm telling you, listen, man, I've been a fan for way too long. I've seen way too much losing. I've seen Andrew Walter. I've seen all these fucking guys. Marcus Tullius is Sopo. And bro, I've seen it, bro. I've seen it. I've seen, Todd Marinovich. Man, I've seen, Jay Schrader. Even though Jay Schrader did okay. But my man Haas was the man. You know what I mean? Jeff George, bro, we've seen this shit, bro. I don't give a shit. I want to win a Super Bowl, bro. Good morning, everybody. But guys, look, I'm feeling under the Vince. Oh man, Vince Evans didn't start. He was a backup. I remember Vince Evans from the Bears. I remember Vince Evans, all these guys. I don't care, bro. I want a Super Bowl. I want fucking Steve Berline. I mean, god damn. I just keep going. We'll just keep naming people. C Palm, of course. Remember Matt Flynn, High Stakes Flynn. But we have the Equinox right now, guys, and that's what we got to concern ourselves with. Y'all love every single one of y'all, man. This was a rough one for me to get through, y'all. I'm going to answer one more question. I got to get out of here. I got to get some sleep, guys. Wasted. We have the rated Equinox on our side, bro. Carr's getting that ring. Let's hope so. Mark Wilson, of course. Wasted. I think we should trade for Dillard, the tackle with the Eagles. What are your thoughts? Maybe we could swap him for Leatherwood. Nobody's doing that, brother. We got to trade Kenyon Drake for him. I was saying that earlier in the show, my brother. Definitely saying that. Let's be great, Wasted. Don't listen to emotional fans. I feel you, bro. We've seen a long lineage of trash. Cross is one of the best kickers in the league. Glad he's a Raider. Me too, my bro. Wait, so what are your thoughts on Waller? Is he holding in or holding out? He's doing both, brother. He's holding in, but they got him for 2 years, so he really can't hold out. This is kind of reminiscent of what happened in basketball and AD, I think. But I'm just pontificating. I don't know. I don't have any inside information. We will know further based off of what happens closer to next week. Next week, none of the starters are going to play. I want to see what happens as far as Waller's practice habits. When we start going into the first week of the season, if Waller isn't practicing, we'll know all we need to know. Wasted, thank you for the good morning show. Let's get some rest, my guy. Thank you, bro. Wasted. Thoughts on our tight end depth. I think our tight end depth is incredible, Auntie, and I think that it's probably our, as far as positional group, it's probably our fourth best positional group. Andy Jackson, my guy. Belichick without Brady can't win without Brady. But Josh McDaniels should do a much better job as a head coach this time around, seeing it all in the playoffs. Andy Jackson, thank you for pulling up, man. We'll see you in the playoffs. Good luck to you and your Dolphins, my bro. And, man, hit that sub button, bro. Hit that sub button, bro. It's always good content going over here, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for pulling up, my brother. Ridderzilla facts, man. But, yo, I'm going to get out of here, my brothers, man. I'm going to get me some rest, making some fluids in me. Hopefully I can, kick this in the ass, man. And like I always say, y'all,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Y'all get out of here, man. Peace.